Today was a momentous day in the post-presidential career of one George W. Bush. Today was the day he officially became a motivational speaker, people. The president was among a roster of speakers who could be seen for the low price of $4.95 a person at the Get Motivated seminar in Fort Worth, Texas. Since we first reported on President Bush's intention to speak at this event, we've received a lot of unsolicited emails from viewers who told us they'd attended Get Motivated events and they found them to have strong evangelical Christian themes and to be essentially a way to package high-pressure sales pitches for get-rich-quick schemes between the famous people giving speeches. We asked one of the organizers, Tamara Lowe, about those complaints last week. She very politely said people were only offered opportunities to further their education, and she reiterated that all faiths are welcome at their events. So we sent our own Kent Jones to Fort Worth today, to the convention center, and had him ask people in the rain what they thought of it. Joining us now from the land known as the Metroplex, now warm and dry, our own intrepid Kent Jones. Kent, dude, how was it? How did it go?
Oh, fantastic, Ray. So it's great. You know, the event was closed to the press, but I, just as a citizen, bought a ticket to go just because I have serious motivational issues. So while I can't report on what happened on inside, I went outside to talk to some folks afterwards in the rain. So how was the debut of private citizen George W. Bush, the decidivator?
I thought the president did a great job. You know, President Bush is a Texan. He stood behind the decisions that he made while he was in the White House. He owned up to his actions, and to this day he believes that what he did was the right thing. I think that man sleeps just fine at night.
How was the president's speech?
It was very, very motivating. I really enjoyed that. That was the highlight of the day.
Did you see President Bush's speech?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think?
Excellent. First time I ever saw him in person, so it was very good. Made a lot of people laugh. So
a lot of the speakers were very motivational. George Bush, probably the best speaker so far. He really came out there and he talked a lot about things that people wanted to hear. He was very articulate. Everything that he said made sense. I think oftentimes he's vilified for not being a great speaker in public, but he did fantastic.
Did you see President Bush?
I did, yeah. It was phenomenal. He got up there and was able to I really didn't know what he was going to present, but he was really able to draw the crowd together and kind of present a coherent speech, and I think got a lot of applause for it. I mean, people were very impressed with what he brought out.
You know, since it was a motivational speech, was it mission accomplished? Do you feel motivated?
I do. More motivated than when I got here at 6:30 this morning.
Did he motivate you?
I think so, for sure. Yeah.
Would you say you are motivated now?
I am motivated.
How did it go? Do you feel motivated?
Very motivated.
Do you feel motivated by him?
Actually, yeah, I do. Actually, I was kind of motivated a little bit more by Terry Bradshaw, but I'm a huge sports fan, so what can I say?
Yes, Terry Bradshaw, the Steelers quarterback who went on after the 43rd president of the United States. And he killed. So it was President Bush and then Terry Bradshaw.
Yes, it was. President Bush followed right behind him by Terry Bradshaw.
Okay, be honest. Who was funnier?
I got to say Bradshaw. He was hilarious.
Who's funnier? President Bush, Terry Bradshaw?
Terry Bradshaw.
Who's funnier? President Bush, Terry Bradshaw?
I'd say Terry Bradshaw.
Bottom line is Terry Bradshaw funnier than President Bush?
Definitely, by far.
So it seems like George W. Bush, this might be a viable career for him. It seems like people liked him even if he's not very funny.
Yeah, but he should always go ahead of Terry Bradshaw and not after. You don't follow Bradshaw, okay?
Ken,
Just know your limits.
Did you get motivated by this experience?
All I can say is, if you can dream it, you can do it.
Beautiful.
Yes.
It's really deep. I'm going to go think about that for a long time. Kent Jones, Rachel Maddow Show, motivational seminar and get-rich-quick correspondent. Thank you, Kent. I really appreciate it. Have fun in Dallas.
It was great.
All right. Thank you also at home for watching tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow night.